Hello, this is Travis Sabin from Adobe Analytics Product Management, and today in this video I'm going to show you how to do interdimensional flow in Analysis Workspace. I have a visualization already started using my action name dimension item with my top return result being item added and the top results flowing into it and those results flowing out of it. If I'm exploring and I'm expanding my columns and I want to do some additional analysis and I want to change a few things, I have a couple of options with the new flow visualization. Because this is coming from an app, the interaction between actions and screens or pages in an app is really critical. And here I have all my actions showing, but I want to know what other pages people are driving to. And so I click on the page dimension item and I can drag it over here into the drop zone, and I have a couple of options with it. I can put it on either end of the flow in this rectangular bracket here and here to replace those top results on the end. Or if I drag it into the white space on either end, I'll see this little bracket, which means it will be added on to the end of the visualization. In this case, I'm going to replace, so I'm going to drag it into this rectangular zone and drop it, and it will replace those action items with my top page items for the results. And now I can start seeing how people are moving through actions and pages. And so let's say I want to expand this. I can keep going and exploring it on the last known dimension item, so this will keep expanding on pages. But let's say I want to add some more actions back in because there is a very much alternating pattern in my app of what people do. If I add it in the bracket zone, then it will build them and add it on to the end of the flow visualization in addition to those columns of nodes that already exist. And so now I can see I start with my action names, I have pages, and now I have action names again, and I can see how they're flowing back into the focal point of this flow visualization. And I can do the same trending and breakdown as I could with just a single dimension flow visualization. And so this should allow us to identify some really good insights and possible changes that I should be making to my app. So that's an example for an app use case. I want to give an example of a website. And so if I come in, I select flow, and this time I want to identify some results from campaigns and see what campaigns are driving the most traffic to particular pages. So I'm going to start with campaign name dimension. I'm going to drag it onto the entry. So I want to see what campaigns are driving the most entries into my website. And now I've got my results of my top 5 campaigns. And now I want to see what pages those campaigns are driving traffic to. So I bring the page dimension, and instead of replacing it, I'm going to add it to the white space for the bracketed area, which will expand it. And now I can see the top pages, and I can look and see which campaigns are driving the most traffic to which pages in my website. And I can start breaking this down again by revenue, visit, and any other dimension or metric that I want to in order to start gathering some additional data. So this is just one simple example that can be done, but is really powerful in some of the things that we can now do with interdimensional flow in Analysis Workspace.